Hello and welcome to Trucking Topics Today, where I provide information for your trucking journey. My name is Tony and I am the host here on the channel. By the way, everything Trucking Topics can be found at truckingtopics.com. Now, we're not going to waste too much time here. We're going to get right into the content today. We are talking about Amazon Relay Approval. This is everything you need to know and you need to have in order to get approved. It's a very fast video. Stay with me to the end. You need to know all of this information. So basically, we're looking at two different parts to getting approved. The first is your FMCSA authority profile, and the second is your insurance policy. Regarding your FMCSA authority, the things that you will need to have on that are an active DOT number with interstate authority and a valid MC number. Now, even if you plan on being an intrastate company only, Amazon will not accept you if you do not have an MC number and interstate authority. You will also need a carrier entity type that is authorized for property and for hire. You will also need a Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration safety rating of satisfactory, none, or not rated. Now, regarding CSA compliance, Amazon has recently started looking at safety scores, and this is what they have come up with, what their limits are. So they want basic scores in three categories. Unsafe driving has to be below 60%. Hours of service compliance has to be below 60%, and vehicle maintenance has to be below 75%. Now, that takes care of your FMCSA authority part of getting signed on with Amazon. Now, the other part is insurance. But before we get into insurance, real quick, I want to let you know that I do have a service where you can get approved. I will do the application for you if you so desire with Amazon Relay. It's a fast process. I have an option there for a 24-hour turnaround. And all you need to do is go to relayapproval.com. Some of the benefits of me getting you signed on with Amazon Relay is I know exactly what Amazon is looking for when they are approving carriers. I have experience with getting over 450 carriers approved with Relay, and that number grows every week. I do a complete review of your FMCSA profile, insurance, and CSA file to pick up any red flags that may need to be corrected. And I give you a step-by-step course of action for corrections before you get denied if any corrections are needed. I also have a 98% success rate for getting carriers signed on with Amazon Relay. So just go to relayapproval.com if you want some help with that. I'm happy to help you. Yes, this is all stuff you can do on your own. It does take time, but if you want to streamline it, relayapproval.com will probably be your answer. So let's talk about your insurance policy now. Here are the things that are needed for you to pull for Amazon Relay. The first thing is your BIPD, bodily injury property damage. This is your auto liability, must be at least $1 million. You need to have general liability at $1 million and general liability in the aggregate of $2 million. Your cargo insurance must be at least $100,000. Your trailer replacement of up to $50,000. Now note that the trailer replacement coverage is only required if you are going to have semi-truck service and pulling Amazon trailers. If you are a box truck company, trailer replacement service or insurance is not required. And then lastly, workers' compensation and employer liability. Now this is not mandatory for everybody. If your state requires you to have workers' compensation, then Amazon will expect you to have workers' compensation as well. For instance, I am a Utah LLC, And I do not, because I do not have any employees, I do not need to have workers' compensation. So you'll need to use Google or do some other research to find out if with your particular business structure, whether or not you need to have workers' compensation. And if you have workers' compensation, you must have employer liability as well. Otherwise, employer liability does not come into question. And that's pretty much it. It's a little bit of a list. You have to go through each item. If you would like to have me help you with your application, then the timeline is you sign up at relayapproval.com and then you send me your COI. I evaluate your company for relay service. I check your FMCSA profile, insurance, and your CSA file. I will inform you on any corrections needed, step-by-step instructions on how to correct issues, if any. And then it's time to apply. Either I'll apply for you or you can apply. The option is yours. And once the application is put in, Amazon typically responds within 24 to 48 hours. And that's it. Please like, subscribe, share this video. And as always, please be safe.